Hey you! Hungry? You should get yourself some pocket meat.
Oh!
Pocket meat. It's available from all good stores.
But where can I put it?
In your pocket.
Oh man, I love that pocket meat.
Love that pocket meat? Get a hold of some pocket meat today.
When you want to get that meat on the go, you store it in your pocket, and it becomes pocket meat.
Pocket meat. Pocket meat. Everybody loves that pocket meat.
In your pocket.
Let's do that jingle again. 2, 3, and pocket meat. Pocket meat. Everybody loves that pocket meat. One more time. 2, 3. Pocket meat.
Hi, here we go. Let's do it without looking at each other. We can't look at each
it's
other.
not about the looking. I think it's
1,
just,
2, 3, and
pocket meat. Pocket meat. Everybody loves that pocket meat.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
We're taking a drow on this voyage.
She's not a drow, she's a member of the Danger Club.
Could you just remind us, what are the traits of an otter?
All right.
Fulton's a new Velda!
What you got a problem?
Well, you're very sunburnt and you're naked.
Hey, it hurts a lot.
They're very physical, aren't they?
Just punch me!
You've got to make friends with the chef.
Have you ever been to Kermaga before?
I'd read that the city's so old, it was built before humanity.
Cannot be involved as a partner. I cannot! I'm sorry! The adventure continues now.
Is pocket meat vegan friendly?
No, because it's meat.
No, but it's not
friendly
meat.
to
It could be-
vegans. Like, I think it's probably
It's probably made of vegans.
Who's vegan in this?
With the shoe cheese, Ross, does that, if you was to make that, would that make you a shoe chef?
All right, did you turn into a Sean Connery?
You
there?
really shooed that in there, didn't
A
you?
sous chef,
Yeah, I know.
guys.
I love the Danger Club. I often shit there with a whiskey and
You
listen
shit
to
with
it.
whiskey.
You shit the whiskey.
I mean, you can't go to Varizia if you don't look at the treasure. That's a bit of Roger Moore there.
Hello, I'm Roger.
All right, you're
Moore.
better. Yeah, whatever, mate. It's good. It's really good, actually. Yeah.
Go on, do it again.
Hello, I'm Roger Moore.
No, it's good, Roger Moore.
I believe you because you said your name.
Yes, I do like I like your impressions. They're very good. They often start with you saying what your name is.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Sean Connery.
Now, Mr. Batman. After all the brandy and the cigars, I listened to the Danger Club.
Now you got to do Michael Caine when he's very young,
No.
and he starts to talk like this all the time.
But no, as he gets older, he starts to talk down here, and he goes after all the brandy. And that Danger Club podcast was only 23 episodes old.
And you dumped it in the river.
Some members of the Danger Club just want to watch the world burn.
They all do, don't they?
Good. That's Michael Caine.
Hello, Dangerlings.
Hi.
Dangerlings.
It's a boat.
Hey.
It's on the river,
Sometimes,
sailing to the city.
sometimes I sit at home and I listen to the Danger Club podcast. It's really good with some cheese. Oh!
Do you mean shoe cheese?
Oh, I love the shoe cheese.
Have you tried this
Packet
pocket meat?
meat? Yeah, I've tried this packet meat. It's,
Get to the pocket.
it's great.
I catch
Pocket
fish
meat.
with my friend Shania.
Ah, no, come on. Get to the Shania.
Get to the tent.
Cook my fish. Take ages. Come on. Just do it. Come on. Do it now. Me.
with fish. All of it.
The fish.
Naya's
Turn into an otter.
voluntary sushi bar. It doesn't mean to be.
I wasabi you, Shania.
I haven't even got to the lobby music yet.
Are we recording this?
Yeah, we did just this rambling. Our intros are we're really on it, like on point. That's to the point.
I just don't know. I don't know what we are anymore.
Like, would you say we're becoming friends? I mean, I know Velda's a bit of a heel, but you're sort of like feels like the kind of the guy in the group that everyone kind of puts up with. Who's always a bit. He's the heel, but you still invite him to the parties, you know.
You can't walk without a heel, mate.
No, you can't walk with a heel. Everyone needs a heel.
Wise words. I also really enjoyed the chef singularly taking down fucking MZ.
It was wicked, actually.
I love
great.
that. That was Dan
MZ's
getting his own back. Like,
I think that was MZ's biggest test yet, wasn't it? I mean, it was literally like, "Hi, I'm MZ." Yeah, fuck off.
You may have died 5 times, but have you met this woman? No.
You take a large gash anytime. Oh, no.
For God's sake.
The wound he took. The
classic James.
Oh,
James is Velda.
I am now turning into Velda.
Baron Gear Right's just right behind James.
You got that injury, didn't you? It was the. Oh no, never mind.
Can't believe you.
I mean, I'd ask for a cup, but that's not going to happen, is it?
No, but M didn't ask for a cup, but he still got one.
Whoa! Hello, everyone. Is it too late to do the hello?
No, that's
Well,
not
I think
right.
we're about 10
Gotta
minutes
do it
in
somewhere, haven't you?
Do it.
Oh, I'll see you next week. Oh my goodness. So we're off
There's a
on
boat, isn't there? There's like another boat.
a boat.
Yeah, another
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't it Halloween?
Halloween was last week. Although who fucking knows now?
I mean, we've only just been to MCM. That hasn't happened yet. So,
I'm still at MCM. I'm just permanently at.
I think it's still Halloween.
We've never left.
It's
always
Christmas.
Halloween.
It's Christmas.
It's my birthday on Halloween.
and how old are you now, Scott?
I'll be 32 years old.
32.
And you
There were owls. There were owls at your birthday, apparently.
Birthday owls. Everyone, we all remember
owls.
Scott's birthday. There were owls.
Yeah, there were a lot of owls around, right?
You guys gotta go around and did it home.
Owls! Birthday owls!
You guys all gathered around and went, "You're 32."
Oh,
It's good.
Yeah, so we've started a new journey. I tell you what, this Godsmith heresy, it's got some pretty wild content, isn't it? Fighting crabs, getting rejected by playing I Spy. It's like a page in that book.
sunburned.
I Spy game.
Detail, the
Eating fish
detail
soup.
they've gone to in the book is quite extraordinary. I mean,
I like the sunburned dwarf thing.
Sunburned Dwarf,
Yeah.
good twist.
Yeah.
It's
Good
really
twist.
good.
I have to say there was some stuff that you said in the last episode that made me think that Shania might meet other drow. That was put a shiver down my spine. It did, and sort of ideas of what may come. Very scary.
Nice. We should say apologies to Paizo. We are not really into the Godsmith heresy just yet. I'll let you know once we start hitting that content.
Yeah.
We've got a little while to go.
6 or 7 episodes in. We're in it. We're in it.
Yeah.
Dan's still
3,000 games.
Dan's still got the Murder's Mark module actual book out on the table as we speak. So
Yeah, I'm not convinced that, not until you are like a good couple of weeks voyage away from Ilsurian, that you're not going to suddenly turn around and want to go and get something back.
What's that?
Or
Not until Travis is dead.
okay.
Ooh, all right.
Full party wife.
You know what happens then, guys? We'd have to turn around.
Sorry, Dan.
So this place we're going to sounds pretty trippy.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
Yeah. Big round city of ancients.
See, we have to go up high, but also we have to be down low. I mean, sounds like
gotta go
it
high.
was challenging my.
Gotta go
I was trying to picture in my head, and they were like, "Oh, but there'll be climbing involved." I was like, "Oh wow, that's just changed everything I was imagining in my head." I was imagining sort of like I don't know, now a donut on a mountain.
It reminds me of some of the dwarven cities, like High Helm.
yeah, it certainly sounds. Yeah, that would certainly be familiar to Fulton in terms of that idea that the city goes down as well as up. Some of you are going to be familiar with the Storval Rise. Probably Shania and Caragor have certainly passed. It depends on which way Caragor from Belkson may not have crossed it. Storval Rise is a huge cliff that cuts across Varisia, that separates it from the Storval Plateau, which is a vast desert at the top. It's a huge set of cliffs. But yes, Shania, you will have climbed down it at some point. Probably not literally climbed down the side of it. Although you have spider climb. I don't think it'll last quite long enough to do that, though. But yes, I think when we talked about your origin, you appeared in the north of Varisia in the mountains, and you've been travelling south. So you would have passed. You probably haven't been to Kermaga itself, but you would have sort of passed the cliffs at least, and you know that they are.
So sorry, just to get a geography check.
Yes.
So is Shania sort of going back towards?
You're heading back
right.
the way that you've come.
Okay, yeah, that's something that should be logged in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't be going all the way to sort of where you first appeared on the surface, but yeah, you are certainly backtracking, perhaps for the first time in many years.
That's going to put some fear in him.
Yeah, I can
for
see
sure.
that, especially with all the talk of connections to the Darklands and tunnels and things.
Yeah.
Might be seeing a new side of Shania.
Isn't your first fear, though, falling off this boat and drowning?
Jesus Christ.
Drowning.
We all heard it.
I mean, how without Liam?
No, let's give it a bit more quiet, I think. No. All right, go on then. Yeah.
Just very quickly, how are people feeling about the? Shania's feeling a bit trepidation? Would you say?
Yes, most
Trepidation?
definitely. Yeah.
Velda, this is pretty much one of the furthest he's travelled for many years. He's feeling pretty excited. He's also feeling a little bit nervous about going to such a big city. I mean, it's pretty intimidating. How's everyone else feeling?
I mean, M's. He's quite up for it. I think he's always up for adventure and he's into travelling and that. So, just pass the crisps.
I tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to...
I know, John really wanted some.
Basically, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, is there's a big bag of crisps and everyone's into it. Crisps, they're chips
totally noticed.
for our American listeners.
They are the best.
They're
And I'm
actually
not sure if I
they're
should
actually
do
like crackers, to be
a
honest.
product placement. Can I do a product placement?
I don't know, but
What? Well, I just want to throw something in.
Yeah, ask me permission. Go on.
Can I
ask
do a-
permission to
Can I do a
spout
product
some
placement,
rubbish on.
please?
Do you want to do a product placement?
Yeah, I do. So I've noticed recently, these are the best snacks. Crawford's salt and vinegar, little sort of crackers, and you get them in Poundland, right?
Danger snacks, as we like to call them.
Yeah, danger snacks, right? They are the official danger snacks. They are amazing, and Poundland appear to have stopped stocking them in London, or certainly East London. This is bad. Write to your local MP, write to the president. The president? Why not? Write to the president. Get Crawford, salt and
Because
vinegar.
Trump cares.
it's probably
Trump
something to
gives
do
a
with
shit.
Brexit, isn't it?
I mean, it's fake news. But let's get these back on the shelves and get yourself some danger snacks. They are great.
And if anyone that works at Poundland listens to the podcast, let them know how upset we are.
We're upset. I'm genuinely upset.
Thank you also to Forbidden Planet, Orc's Nest, Loading Bar, all the people that actually support the
Well, we've
podcast,
thanked them.
as well as the brand of crisps that we sometimes eat.
Danger snacks.
played.
I mean, I eat a lot of them. Crawford's sorry, crackers.
They are like crack.
They are like crack.
I can't
So they
physically
call them
stop.
crack
Have you ever had
crackers.
crack?
And there's
before?
no ingredient in there. There's not the usual monosodium glutamate or whatever. They're just really good. They're so Moorish.
Quality radio we're recording here.
I'm really angling for a sponsorship deal
From a snack.
just a lifetime supply.
From a
Angling
snack
for a
stop.
sponsorship deal. What we're going to get is a significant drop in subscribers. That's
Come on. Everyone loves salt and vinegar snacks.
everyone loves salt and vinegar snacks. And with that,
Salt
let's-
and
what we don't love.
Let's have a crunchy. I don't know what.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna say
you
about
can do it.
Right. Let's have a crunchy bag of adventure.
Oh, there we go. Pull that back.
There we go.
Thank you, yeah.
Seamless. So, you are standing on the deck of the ship, looking out in the rain, where there is another ship, currently with no lights on it, anchored a short distance ahead of you, floating in the middle of the river. A few of the crew have come up onto the deck and are looking at it, worried. Garnock, the half-orc first mate, comes up from below and pushes past you to have a look out the front and sucks her teeth as looks at We'll not be able to get past it. It's blocking the river.
Well, we can't go over it.
And we can't go under it.
Aye. And you're saying we can't go round it.
Well, not unless we move it to the side of the river.
So we'll have to go
Through it. Yeah.
Cop.
Cop.
How about we get on the boat?
We're already on a boat.
Well, I think.
Then we
that's
get
the
on
idea,
that
yeah.
boat and then we move it.
Can Shania send Philippe up to the crow's nest to get a better look?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
You send Philippe scampering up the. You point at the crow's nest. Philippe scampers up to the top of the crow's nest. Okay. You know a monkey at the top of the mast. He kind of looks around for a bit. Just sits down, takes a banana out, starts eating it.
Yes, I thought this would work better, but unfortunately, I did not prepare the spell where I can have a mind control with my monkey. So next time I will prepare the spell, and it will be no use.
Caragor claps Shania on the back, understandingly, and then climbs the rigging himself to go up to the crow's nest.
Oh, good. Okay, so the cop, yeah.
Okay, Garagor, you climb up to the top. Philippe looks at you and then kind of just shuffles across and makes a bit of space for you as you climb up into the crow's nest as well.
Hey, Philippe, can I have a banana?
All right. Make a handle animal check.
Yes.
Sick.
12. Philippe hands you what's left of his banana.
Yes.
Progress. Just at this point. Like,
Is it still a
another
devil
thing quite
banana?
interesting. Can Velda try messaging Philippe the monkey?
Yes, you can.
So,
Okay.
Velda's going to message him, Philippe, and say, "Hello, Philippe. Punch Caragor."
Make a handle animal check.
Oh, it's still a handle animal check, even though it's a whisper. It's quite good. If I pull this off, by the way,
As
this
you're
might
eating the
be as
banana.
good as salt and vinegar little crackers. Okay, so handle
crackers,
animal
mate.
check.
I mean, someone's going to be salty at least. I think it might be me.
Right, that will be a 16.
A 16. Philippe just kind of, from where you can see Caragor, Philippe just sits on the ground and puts his paws on his head and just starts looking off into the distance with just a look of terror on his face.
If you have broken my monkey with your messaging, I will break the fuck out of you and
I
all
don't
this.
think you know, because
You
I
wouldn't
just,
know
I just
that,
stood in the
no,
corner
no,
and was just like,
I can
depends.
hear him going,
But you won't know.
but
You don't
you
know
wouldn't
the
know it
effect
as
of
well. Like, literally, I was
Yeah,
just
no,
sort of looking
well
off the side of the boat being like,
all right.
Yeah, it's a silent spell.
You're right,
Okay,
Philippe. What's going on, mate?
I retract that.
He's just got a look of existential dread on his face.
Yeah, I get it. It's altitude, isn't it? It's altitude, it's height. Yeah, you're not made for that, are you? Being a monkey. So, do you want a hand? Here. I try and pick him up. Do you want to go back down?
Make
See-
a handle animal check.
Do you want to go see mummy? Do you want to go see mum? 10.
10. Philippe kind of bats you away and then clambers over the rigging, clambers back down.
Off you go,
and
that's right.
Just goes and grips onto Shania's leg.
There you go.
It's okay. I'm sorry that I sent you up there. I understand. This was a mistake. Don't worry. I will prepare the correct spell stroke, Philippe.
I eat, the rest
Nicely.
of, I ate the rest of the banana.
You eat the rest of the banana.
oh, really?
Successful encounter. Experience all round.
That's where we leave it for tonight.
Caragor takes a look out. He does it quite dramatically.
You peer out into the rain-soaked night. You can see the boat over there. The sails of it have been pulled up, and the anchor has been dropped. But it's hard to see. Make a perception check to see kind of how much you can spot.
It's just everyone.
No,
No, just
just the
Caragor.
person who's just
Oh,
here.
the guy who's in the
no, I
crow's
thought-
nest.
Only Caragor
Oh,
will
sorry,
see into the
yeah.
Oh, Jesus,
I was
James.
distracted.
I was
by
with you.
monkey.
I was with you.
22.
Oh, you were with me, were you? Oh, you're so great. You're so great, MZ.
Oh, I
Why
wasn't-
is it
I was-
always got to be about you?
I wasn't talking
know
to
what
you. I
people
was talking
like
to
you
Fulton.
are.
I was just saying I was
Stay
having a
away from
conversation
my
with my friend.
Fulton,
here.
all right? He's a good boy.
I know. I'm. This is a friend of mine.
I made you a sandwich for your day today, Fulton. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Fulton, put some clothes on.
I put on a voice so she believes I'm a child.
Have you still got your dick?
Sorry,
tied
what
in
did you
your
get,
dick?
Caragor?
22.
22.
She just follows me around the boat, giving me shit now. Love that. Carry on.
Yeah, you can see no sign. You can see no sign of anybody on the deck of the boat. You can see that there is a cabin at the back, a very similar layout to the Bear. In fact, this Merritt's got a cabin at the back. He's got a hatch in the thing on the deck that will go down to the lower decks. You think you can see something lying on the floor by the entrance to the cabin at the back. The rear cabin.
I apprehensively see you, boat. I climb back down
You
the
say
rigging.
to nobody.
Yeah, no, literally to myself.
Okay.
I climb back down the rigging.
Okay, you climb back down and join the others.
What did you see?
So there's no one on it. Looks quite a standard layout. There's something I can't quite make out on it as well. But I guess we're only going to find out by having a little looky, aren't we?
So we should just board the boat, with weapons out, ready for any fucking shit that's going to happen, yeah?
Yeah,
Like I
but you
said
know what they
before,
say
yeah.
about this river, don't you, Shania?
What does it say?
You know what they say?
What does it say?
When the moon's out
Yeah.
and the right constellation is in the stars, do you know what they say?
What does it say?
No, I'm just asking, do you know what they
no,
say?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Okay, I'm sorry.
Velvet, do you know anything about the stars?
Yeah, anyone know anything?
Well, I do know.
No, forget it, don't worry about it. Let's get on it.
How are we going to get over there?
Fucking swim, mate.
Swim?
Yeah,
well,
what's
yeah.
Freezing
What's
cold.
the matter, MZ?
Would
I've
you
never
worry
taken
about
a shortcut before. I grab my great axe and I run over and I jump over the
Bolton,
side.
wait!
Well, at least he's naked. You're still naked, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something. Garnock's turning to you. If you can manage to get the anchor on it, Wade, then we can probably get ropes across the side and pull it into the shore. That should be able to give us enough space to get past. All we need to splash.
Well, I've got a question. What does it matter what it weighs?
Should I just take out my rope again and dangle it over the side?
What do you mean? What does it matter what
Well,
it weighs?
what does it matter what the anchor weighs? I mean, I don't understand how that'll help.
You're not a sailor, are you?
No, I'm a wizard.
Oh, I could tell you tales of the sea.
Oh, please don't.
They're not from personal experience. We're river sailors.
Well, yes, exactly, yes. Have you ever seen a river shark?
Hey, I'll slay a river shark.
I've never seen a river shark.
Yeah, well,
Hasn't been a river shark here in hundreds of years.
well, we fucking didn't we, lads?
Yeah, we did.
I'm just pulling up
Absolutely.
Bolton.
can we get a swim check from Fulton, please?
Oh my god! Sometimes the dice are perfect to you, like it's mad.
Natural one.
Fulton, you are drowning.
I've already chucked my rope
You
over.
chuck the rope over, a rope falls into the water near you, and you're able to grab hold of it and drag.
my naked body up.
I pull him up.
You pull Fulton up the side of the boat. The side of the boat, the barnacles. Are there barnacles on a river boat? I don't know.
There are now.
Scraping your sunburned flesh.
Keel hauling me. Fuck me.
Oh, my God. A streak of Fulton just outside the boat.
As I go past one of the portholes, you just see my ass.
There are no portholes, but
All right. Well,
not quite that.
Yeah.
That big a boat. Okay.
It's just a canal boat. It's just like 12 people rammed onto the top of a canal boat.
I smash a hole in it. I just show my ass to someone that's having a sleep.
And the boat.
You're smashing a hole in the
Back
side
on
of
the
the
boat to where Garnock is finished explaining. But of course, obviously, you'll use the rowboat that we have. That's I mean, that would be the obvious.
Oh, yeah, that's probably the best.
That was going to be my
Yeah,
next
it sounds like
question.
a
Do you
great
have one of those?
excellent
idea,
Okay.
yes.
Bolton,
Hey?
just stay there for a second.
Paul, have you got any clothes anymore?
Oh yeah, they're doing in my tent.
Cargo just looks at Fulton expectantly. Mm-hmm. Do you fancy going and putting them?
Oh no!
Well, fucking yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a bit. It's raining now. I was getting a tan.
Because
But
they're also your armor, aren't they?
hey,
So
They are.
when we encounter some nefarious bullshit on that boat,
mm,
you're gonna want to be wearing your armor. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Like,
Off he
Fulton
goes.
goes over to the tent. And
He's
puts
coming a
his
long
arm
way,
on.
and he's come a long way.
Did you see
Yeah.
he was getting a suntan? It's night time. the fuck was he doing?
He's a dwarf, he don't get out very much.
I mean, you know, the moon, the sun, sometimes it looks the same.
A moontan.
A moontan, yeah.
I just said that.
I thought that's how you pronounce mountain.
Garrigle.
actually.
I just said that.
Hey?
I just said that.
You said what?
The moontan.
Sorry, you're on the other side of the boat. It's that Theriza. She's giving you shit. I can't hear you over the abuse she's giving you.
Moontan. What kind of moron are you? Unbelievable.
I like you, Theriza.
You give elves a bad name.
I like you.
You give elves a bad name.
Don't sing, MZ. You can't, okay?
I didn't know beatboxed, actually.
Well, that's the same thing. You and your new music. What's wrong with a little bit of harp? I bet you never even played a harp in your life.
I love a harp.
You don't love a
I
harp.
love
You're
it.
just saying that to suck up.
No,
You're a
hey,
creep.
I'm
You
not a
got no
suck up.
spine. That's
I'm not
your
a suck
problem. Fulton, you need help putting on that gear, honey?
Hey,
All right. Let me help you out there, Sonny.
okay.
The Danger Club just stand around watching this take place.
Yeah.
So many awkward moments. Such a short acquaintance.
Hey, Velda. Hey,
Yeah, what? Big
hey,
boy.
Hey, big boy. Hey, Velda. That's a joke that no one's going to get apart from us. Velda, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I go and stand, like, I lie down on the deck, and I tap the deck underneath me. Hey, what you call this, Velda? I tap myself and then the word.
I don't know.
This is awkward, mate. It's fucking awkward is what it is.
Do you know what? That was actually quite entertaining. Well done. There you go.
2 jokes. 2 jokes now in a row. Oh.
Fulton returns, armored up, and still soaking wet. But
Good as new, eh? I mean, good as new.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. You have a great day now. You enjoy yourself over in that boat. You stay out of trouble.
Can I have a gold piece?
Of course you can, sweetheart. Here you go. Buy yourself something nice.
Thank you. You're the greatest.
Okay, then. Gonna make you some nice soup for when you get back.
Oh, please.
You've turned into Jimmy Cranky. That's basically what you've done.
For our American listeners, don't bother researching who that is.
Oh no, I think we searched Jimmy Cranky.
Basically, Mrs. Doubtfire. That's kind of like what I'm doing.
Yeah, kind of a childlike version of, yeah.
No, I mean, as in like, I'm kind of doing that.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Danger Club?
We're going to get in the
rowboat.
We're getting in the boat. We're getting in the rowboat. We're getting in
Hey,
the rowboat.
Fulton.
All right.
Give me some of that
railroad you guys.
No,
But
we're getting in the rowboat.
She
No,
gave it
Shania's
to me.
already helping
Okay.
the guys.
you get in the boat and lower yourselves over the side and row
I give
across.
MZ some of the sandwich she gave me.
Okay. You and a bit of the
And
sandwich.
meet it.
Are you doing it in front of her?
What sandwich?
She's
Oh.
downstairs now, I think. Anyway, I don't know where she
Make
is.
some soup.
She's in the back of the boat.
I wouldn't eat it in front of her.
can row.
Don't you steal his sandwich.
You row your way across to the other boat and then sling some ropes up the side. And
Velda does none of this. He's just sat in the boat.
sits in the back. And you all clamber up the side of the boat. I won't make you make climb checks. You've got enough time. You can take 10 on them. So you're able to haul yourselves up over the side and onto the other boat.
Now, when I say that Velda doesn't do any of that, he does do something. He casts detect magic as we approach the boat and come alongside it.
Okay.
That's
You
detecting
get
magic.
no magic within. You get no magic within the area that you are.
Right.
Within the area of the spell. Okay, you find yourselves on the dark and deserted deck. It is soaked with rain. It is still raining fairly heavily, and it is the middle of the night. All you can hear is just the patter of the rain on the water and on the wood around you. Looking around, there doesn't seem to be signs of any significant scuffle or anything on here. A lot of things are on sitting as they were. It just seems that the people have just up and disappeared. The hatch down to the lower deck is closed, as is the door to the main cabin.
Right, well, let's just find the anchor and drop it. Should be up here somewhere.
Okay.
Cargo goes looking for
You
the
make
anchor.
your way towards the front of the boat where the
Don't go on your
capstan
own.
is.
No, come on, I'm going to go by myself. I'm going to go over this way. You go over by yourself somewhere else. That's how, I'm pretty sure that's how, be safe. Be safe. Well, it's only a full moon, we're at night, and a suspicious ship. What could go wrong?
Shania has used a spell Okay. Which is tracking mark, which gives her a supernatural ability to detect tracks and other clues left behind. It gives me a sort of an ups my DC of all my survival checks. A +5 bonus to perception, stealth, and I can recognise people using disguise.
Yeah.
So using that and have a look around the boat.
All right. So tracking up here is not really going to be useful because it's a wooden deck and it's raining. Maybe below decks, but anything up here would have been washed away. You do find that there is a figure, probably the shape that Caravor spotted from the crow's nest. There's a figure of a human lying face down in front of the door to the main cabin.
Can Shania go over and check the body using?
Yeah, you can.
Like heal stuff, see if it's dead or alive.
Go ahead and make a heal check.
Okay, all right. So that is 20.
20. The person is most definitely dead.
Okay.
Their skin is ice cold, and as you turn them over, you see that it's a man in his sort of 30s, and his face is just frozen in fear.
This person is dead for a long time. This on the face that you see, fear.
Yes, I think we can tell that. Yeah.
Yeah, died from fear. Have you ever seen a man died from fear before? I have seen this before. They died from fear.
Caragor, you have by now found the capstan, which is at the front of the boat, and you can see the chain attached to it that goes to the anchor hanging over the other side, so it needs to be pushed to do it. However, as you approach it, you can see that it appears to have been locked. A bar has been put through it, and there is a padlock across it, preventing you from raising the anchor.
I take a good look around.
Okay, go ahead. Perception check.
Can I just take 10? No, that's fine. I'll roll.
All right.
Good, we didn't take 10. Then that is a 21.
21. Okay. You examine it. It looks like it has been locked in place. You can see no obvious sign of key.
Is anybody around?
You
like
can't see anybody. There is
me.
nobody lurking. You check behind all the boxes. There doesn't seem to be anybody around at all, other than the body. The place seemed completely deserted.
I go to the padlock and I try and unlock it using my thieves' tools.
Okay, you take your tools out and you start fiddling with the lock. You stop for a moment as you get a sort of weird chill.
Fuck's sake.
And you look behind you. You did look. This is why you're getting to see this. This is why it's not just happening without you noticing. You see a slight glow coming from the side of the boat. And as you look, you see fingers come up over the side of it. And then another hand. And then a face starts to pull itself up, slightly glowing. You look into the face of a woman in her 30s, wearing a sort of sailor's garb, but her face is just swollen and like waterlogged. Her eyes are dead, and you can partly see, you can almost slightly see through her, through the glow. As she starts to half pulls herself up and moves through the banister. She opens her mouth and just lets out a scream, and water just pours from her mouth as she does, as she reaches for you.
I throw myself sideways and go, Danger Club! Danger Club! Quickly! Quickly! It's translucent, semi-glowing, middle-aged women that regret their life choices assaulting the ship. Quickly, 2 arms, Danger Club, 2 arms!
Roll for initiative.
Oh, good lordy.
Let's have our over 20s.
That would be 23.
20.
Natural 20 from Velda. He leaps to
A
it.
23. Anyone higher than 23? Anyone?
Sorry, guys. It's very like 5 up there.
Hooray!
Yay.
Anyone over 23? Okay, so Velda goes first.
Yes.
Anyone else over 20?
I'm on 20.
20. Okay, 19 to 15s.
Mine's 18.
18.
Fulton's is 18.
Okay, and Shania and M.
7.
12.
Okay, then. So we're going to start with Velda Canblight.
Right.
You see this ghostly figure moving towards Caragor. What would you like to do?
He's going to swing up his crossbow and say, "Take this, she-corpse, bitch!" Ooh, that was actually quite good. That would be a 22.
22. You point your crossbow at the creature and fire it.
Yes!
The bolt goes straight through the creature and just thumps into the wood behind it.
Shit! Can I make a quick knowledge check
Yeah.
to ascertain what it is?
Yes, you did a knowledge religion check.
Knowledge religion. Oh, knowledge religion, really? Ah, good. I'm pretty sure that's one of the things I specialised in. Let's give it a go. Again, another really good roll. 23.
23. You suspect you may be dealing with a ghost.
You're having a good couple of games, aren't you, with the rolls?
Good couple of games.
Shouldn't
Good
have
couple of
said it.
games.
Shouldn't
Can I
have
make
said
a
it.
talk? Oh no, I already used the talk to be like, "Nah, take this, she-corpse." so I think it's a ghost.
Okay.
It's a ghost. And I run downstairs the galley and make myself a Scooby snack.
Caragor,
So
got a ghost bearing down on you.
So it's like, yeah. So I mean, I thought in Pathfinder that ghosty things or undead things like a 50-50. Like you attack them, it's like a 50% chance of you hitting them with normal weapons, but it's a success on a magic weapon. I don't really got anything else to do anyway because I haven't got any magic weapons. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my full action to stay the fuck away from it.
Okay.
Full movement, sorry, to stay the fuck away from it.
Okay,
And then at the end of my movement, just level a bow at her and loose it to see if that.
You make a full move across the deck away from it. Take a shot. Go
Don't
for
let her touch you with a weird fucking hands. Twang.
The hands twang.
You were then 18.
18. Miss. You miss that you fire in the bow. The arrow goes wide. If that was a hit or not. Fulton Battlestore.
I'm gonna run over to her and swing my great axe
Okay.
at her.
Make an attack.
7.
7.
You're doomed.
You swing, completely miss.
Hey, that's me out.
Do it, Fortin. Go on. I believe in you. Thank you.
From the other
They
boat.
can't see.
Jimmy Cranky would have hit it.
Shania, what's it going to be?
Shania is going to use Garden of Peril, which is a magical ability.
A fighting fantasy book.
Yes, it is.
One of the introduction ones.
I'm going to bore her to death. I don't really mean that.
I love how quickly you pulled yourself up there. Yeah. Wait for the rest of the tentacles to be like, well, hey, whoa.
With fighting fantasy, all right.
Yeah. You Jackson put a lot of work into this.
So Garden of Peril, it means so at this level, it'll create 2 poisonous mushrooms. I'm going to put them very close to her and not close to any of the Danger Club if possible.
Yep.
And they will give out like puffs of poisonous gas.
Okay.
That could sicken her if this works.
Okay.
So shall I read to you what the description says?
Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So, vividly coloured poisonous mushrooms instantly spring into existence close to her in the squares I select, which is close to her. The mushrooms can appear on any solid surface, growing horizontally from walls or upside down from the ceiling if you want. That's not important. Once per round as a move action. The round after I cast the spell, you will need to do a fortitude save or become sickened for 1d4 rounds. The condition the creatures take fail the multiple saving throws. It doesn't worsen, but each additional failed saving throw adds 1d4 round for the duration that the creature is sickened.
Okay.
The mushrooms are small, so they don't provide cover of any kind, but they're fairly sturdy. It takes quite a lot to break them down.
Okay.
There you go. And if you destroy them, they will do one last cloud of
It will
spores.
become more powerful than
Yeah,
possibly imagine.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So vivid mushrooms on your ass.
Tell you what, with that description, there's not much room for error, is there?
Killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. It's another
Like
Vanilla
a-
Ice reference. That's the second one in 3 games. So,
Like a sort of 8-bit moment. You just sort of raise your hand and 2 mushrooms just kind of
Yeah.
out of the deck on either side of the woman.
He's a fun guy.
No.
What you doing, Em?
Shit.
Girl, actually.
I don't know what's going on yet. So I'm still just going to I'm going to fire an arrow as well.
Okay, go ahead.
In game, I wouldn't know that it's a ghost. Would I?
I thought you were going to say, like, eat some rations or something. Like, I don't know what's going
I
on.
did say it was.
You just didn't hear it. So
Well, I
Yeah.
haven't shouted ghost yet.
no.
No, unfortunately.
right, so I'm just going to fire an arrow from my crossbow.
Do it.
It's funny, isn't it? Because like we in our normal worlds would assume if that happened to us as normal human beings, we would assume ghost.
You're free to assume.
But
like-
you're right in saying that this is all happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
This
Like
is
within
within 6 seconds.
yeah.
this is
What did
all
you get to
happening
hit?
At the same time.
So I've just seen like I got 22.
22. The arrow flies straight through her. Is it an arrow or is it a bolt? It's a crossbow, is
It's a heavy crossbow.
it? Heavy
so
crossbow.
it's,
Okay, yeah, the bolt flies straight through her and just thunks into the deck behind.
What? The?
Which means it is her go.
Great.
So she's going to go ahead and
go.
she's going to go ahead and make an
It's her
attack
go.
against Fulton. She reaches out with her hand, trying to touch Fulton. So this is going to be against your touch AC.
I hate ghosts.
It's not great. It's an 11 versus touch AC.
My touch AC is 11.
That hits you then. She puts her hand. You get your axe up to defend, but she puts her hand just straight through the axe and then straight through your armor and through your beard.
Kalima. Kalima.
You feel just an intense cold in your chest from where her hand touches. Fuck. Apologies for the language. You take 6 points of strength damage.
Now, I'm just going to point out that I hate fighting ghosts or things like this because they, for all the new sort of players out there or people who aren't familiar with the game, normally you've got your hit points. You'll have heard them referred to a lot. Like when you get hit, you take the hit points, boom, there you go. Ghosts and spectral things do damage to your stats. So the actual, like your core beings, like strength and constitution, stuff like that. Basically, it fucks you up real bad. Takes a long time to get those back.
It's take a lot longer to recover, and if your strength, constitution, or dexterity, or strength or constitution are reduced to 0, you are dead. So 6 points of strength damage.
So without question, you're just dead.
You're
You're
dead.
dead. There's
No,
no
dead,
saves.
back.
There's
Right.
no unconscious. You're just dead.
And also,
Dead.
it affects your ability
It does.
as well.
So other
can't
certain
put that
abilities
down.
are connected to your strength. So, for example, as your strength goes down, your chances to hit with melee attacks and your damage will go down, and your carrying capacity will go down. So you just become gradually weaker and start to waste away. Thornton's face goes just drawn, and the colour drains from him. That lovely tan that he's been building up starts to drain away. And his eyes turn bloodshot. You can just see him starting to shiver and shake as the creature starts to drain the life out of him. Velda. Round 2.
I'm gonna shout, "It's a ghost! Don't let it touch you!" Oh shit! And I see that obviously Fulton's had this big sort of chesty thing, and then I'm going to cast Magic Missile at the fucker.
A D&D classic, ladies and gentlemen.
Classic. 1d4
D&D.
plus 1 damage. So I'm
Okay.
going to roll a 1d4.
Yep.
I get 1 missile. Now, does this hit her?
It does. It's a force effect. You blast the magic missile. It hits
Come
the
on.
ghost.
In revenge for Fulton, I hit it for not bad, 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
Take that.
You blast it with a magic missile, and it staggers backwards, removing its hand from Fulton for a moment.
Fulton, get out of there!
Hope you got a lot more of those.
No!
Caragor.
All right.
So all of you guys are currently sort of standing back near the aft cabin, whereas Fulton is in the middle of the, sort of towards the bow of the ship near the capstan, swinging his axe at
I've got like nothing magical, so this is just gonna be a repeat of the same failure.
Fellas, it's close to midnight, and something evil's coming through the floor.
And he takes another 10 step back and fires another arrow.
All
But
right,
with a
go
study, I want to study. I see you, Ghosty. Oh, I see you with your translucent ways and your strength-draining fingers. I see you coming up out of the decks like you think the world's yours. Oh, I see you didn't have time to get back in the grave. I see you didn't die properly, Ghosty. I see you. Natural one.
Natural one.
Natural one.
Roll again.
Literally the more you smack talk.
Oh shit.
15.
That's a fumble.
Oh. I see you.
Go ahead and grab a fumble card.
Lost the target. I take a -4 penalty on all attack rolls for 1 round.
Okay. Well, that's
It's
all
really
right.
not that bad, actually.
It's better than decapitating yourself with your bow.
Decapitating someone with a bow and arrow. Like, that's
using these massive arrows.
do that in Princess Mononoke, don't they? Princess Mononoke, that does happen. Yeah. One of my favourite
Okay, Fulton, things have taken a bad turn right now. What are you going to do?
Can I make a full withdrawal?
Yep, you stagger away from it and withdraw all the way back to the to where everyone else is and just going to slump against the wall.
Oh, bloody hell, that was... She reached into my soul.
Okay, Shania, the mushrooms kind of go off, sending spores into the air around the ghost. They seem to have no effect at all on it.
They have no effect, right?
No.
So I say, okay, everyone back the fuck away. And then I put my hands together in a sort of circular motion, going round and round, and then shift them out from my body, going, Hashu cleanse. It's Hashu cleanse.
Okay.
Hashu cleanse.
I didn't question it.
And I do
The cashew cleanse. We've all done that after the end of the festival.
Cashew cleanse. And it's a flaming sphere.
Flaming sphere.
Yeah, which I shoot towards the ghosty
So you
type
create
person.
a flaming sphere.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's got like a 30 feet. It's 30 feet wide.
Is it?
30 feet wide?
Hold on. Let me have a look. It's okay. It's a burning globe of fire rolls in whichever direction I point it, which is at the ghost.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
It moves 30 feet per round. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was,
right.
that was-
It's just
Dirty football would just be fine.
right.
It's a 5 foot diameter sphere. It's a 5 foot diameter sphere. Sorry, not 30 foot. Misread that. Apologise.
And a good part of the banks. Yeah.
Okay. So the only way that the creature can get out of it is a successful reflex save. Which means it will get half the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. It's 3d6 points of fire damage.
Okay. So you create.
gonna hit
It also you create the ball of fire and it starts to roll across the deck towards the thing. Steam just hisses up from the deck where the ball is rolling along, and you see bits of the deck are catching fire.
I saw it
underneath
shooting out from me like a Hadouken.
It rolls along the ground.
Okay, all right.
It rolls.
Really? What, like a
Yeah.
sort of P-roller kind of like...
I thought I'd
Definitely.
shoot it out through the air. That's not how it works.
It doesn't. I believe it sticks to the ground, but
Okay.
Those
all
of
right.
us who remember our very first campaign in the ages and ages ago remember.
I wasn't there.
Remember our wizard using that very same spell. And he had to keep rolling it around to make sure it's taking back.
it's a good low-level spell.
All right.
Okay, you roll it towards.
Yeah.
You roll it towards the ghost. The ghost goes ahead and makes a reflex save.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be a 12
12.
DC of
What
spell
is it?
spell save DC
14.
14. So that is a failed save. So go ahead and roll 3d6 damage.
Okay, 3d6 damage. So 6.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
It's halved again because it's from a corporeal source.
Okay, so only 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
Oh, Christ.
As the ball, most of it goes through her, but some of the flame does lick up towards her. What do you want to do?
So
Have you got any spells yet?
No,
Paladin?
not a level
No?
2. Nah.
It's a Blood
No,
Rage. I think
not
they do
level
get
2,
spells
yeah.
at some point,
Level
but not
They do,
crazy,
yeah,
not
level
yet.
4, isn't it? They start getting a bit of magic and that, do you know what I mean? Like, so there's not much I can do. I think I'm just going to pull back,
Okay. And you
and
back
I'm
away.
gonna fire another arrow just because.
Alright.
Oh, I've got a heavy crossbow, isn't it? So it takes
Yeah.
a round. So I'm gonna put that away and draw my sword.
Okay.
Because
That
I
way
don't
you
really know
draw
what
your
else to do.
sword. It means it's the ghost's turn. The ghost, with all of you backed up, floats backwards away from you all and away from the globe of fire. Floats back to where the capstan is, by the anchor, and just stops there, and then just fades out of sight. You're left alone on the deck again. Fulton is looking really ill.
Fulton, you look terrible.
Hey, oh, Phoebe.
Is there anything that I can do to what's he need?
He needs a spell called Restoration in terms of magic, which I don't believe you will have.
No, I do
on
not
your
have that,
level.
no.
So
Okay, I don't
he
have
will
that.
recover
Okay.
it with time.
Right,
but,
yeah, he needs that or
it's
a
like
week's worth
one
of
per
sleep.
day. Yeah.
And just to clarify, all my attack bonuses go down, don't they?
Your attack bonuses will go down by
Whatever the
by
modifier is now.
yeah. So it will be
Mine's-
a minus. You'll have everything. All of your modifiers will go down by 3 because you lost 6 points of strength. So 3 points of
Because
modifier.
I'm on
Temporary strength
my temporary modifier is 0 now.
is 0. Yeah. So yeah, you effectively got no bonus.
Cool.
So, Caragor goes, she might, I've got a feeling she might come back when I try and do this again. There might be some kind of curse that we've got to unsolve here, but until we get more information on it, and maybe it's something to do with the dead body over there, but in the meantime, just cover me. I'm going to try and do this again really fucking quickly. I go over to the
Okay,
padlock
if
and
she
try
comes
and
back, everyone just fucking retreats. This is it, man.
Okay.
Is there
as
any way that
soon
we
as you
can-
start approaching the capstan, she appears over the side of the ship. Okay.
All right, love.
Okay.
And starts
Hello.
moving towards
Hello,
you.
I keep pace with it, but moving backwards.
Okay.
Hey, love, what do you want? What do you want? Come on,
Good,
what do
yeah,
you need?
just
Opens her mouth and water just tumbles from her. She just
Well, you-
gurgles at it. You can see now that her jaw is smashed, and it would be impossible for her to form words.
Shit, you were drowned, weren't you? You were drowned. You were murdered. Were you murdered by? I pointed at the corpse. Were you murdered by him?
She reaches. She gets sort of halfway across the ship, and then stops and just watches you all. But she doesn't approach any closer.
I go over and I draw my sword and I level it at the corpse that's on the ground.
Okay. She doesn't react to it.
I nudge it and I roll it over.
Nudge it and roll it over. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't. She doesn't react to it. She just continues
Okay.
watching you.
I'm going to.
Yeah, go on.
do-
You see
I'm
what I'm
going
getting
to.
at? Let's. some
Yes,
kind
I
of
see what you're saying.
Can I,
Yeah.
Let's have a little explore, maybe below the decks.
with my knowledge check, do I know if it's vulnerable to cold damage? Because I know it's been making cold. It's freezing cold.
It
it's
is
cold
freezing
effects.
cold. So you're,
Can I deduce whether or not if I did a cold damage it would hurt it or heal it?
you are not sure. You don't know if that undead really. With
I think Shania's right, Kilda. I don't think there's a. We're not going to get a quick fix to this. We're going to have to go and put
We
a
need
load
to
of.
find something.
Yeah. Whatever's keeping her here, and then we need to get rid of
Yeah.
her, and we'll wave bye-bye, and then we can go past and drop the anchor.
presumably it's possibly on the riverbed. If she was murdered and it's part of the river, then it makes sense that it would be on the riverbed. Can I
I see trouble. Up ahead.
up ahead?
Yeah, I think that's. That's probably why the river runs red.
I could maybe go into the water. I have the capabilities to.
No, it'll be on this boat, mate.
Are you sure? Okay, so
yes.
let's go below the decks.
Yeah, let's
go.
do that. Excuse me, love, watery lady. I'm going to call you Lily, because, water in the river. Lily, we're going to go below decks and try and solve the curses binding you to this boat. How's that grab you?
she turns her head and looks at you, and frowns for a moment, as if she's trying to recognise you.
I do the finger guns towards her. Gonna get you out of this, Lily. Okay, it's
All
gonna be
right.
great. All right.
Okay.
Also, don't try and kill my friends again. All right.
Okay. So
All
you
right.
have two possible doors that you can go through. You've got the door to the main cabin, which is where you found in front of which you found the body, and you've got a hatch that goes into the lower decks, the store deck, the cargo hold.
So, I mean, we could just split up and take.
Yeah, this sounds like a great idea.
No, it doesn't.
I say we stick together.
Shania, you with your jokes, aren't you so coy?
Oh, but you know.
Should we search the main cabin first?
Main cabin.
I mean, it is away from the ghost. Good. I head towards the main
Okay,
cabin.
you head to the main cabin. The door is locked.
Shit.
Do you need someone to unlock that for you, Velda?
Well, yes.
Okay, we all go together. They need us. It's not true.
I unlock the door.
Okay, go ahead and make a disable device check.
Yeah.
22.
22, you are unable to unlock the door.
Really?
Shut the hatch.
Okay.
Yes, I think the hatch
feels like we're being led to
smash it open with her.
No, don't do that.
No?
Nah, your
Don't
side,
smash
mate.
it.
It's not. Yeah, don't.
It's a bad idea.
You're gonna blunt yourself. Remember what he did? Remember what Fulton did to his
I was
axe?
going to use the bottom of
Well, I can fix it again.
Let's
Well,
try
I'm
the hatch
prepared.
first. We'll see if we can do anything.
Okay, we go to the hatch.
I feel like we're being led towards something.
Yeah, we
Get ready,
pretty are, but,
get ready
you know.
for an ambush. Get ready for an ambush. Right.
It's like someone's guiding us towards something.
Yeah, someone's seeing
someone
force.
overseeing
What,
this
do you
party.
mean it
entire
sounds like a
thing.
hatchet job?
I make
Yes,
a will
your
save
hat
to
is very shit.
make a will
The
save to
ghost
not
and
push
makes a
over.
beeline towards Velda.
I check the trap. I check the hatch for traps.
The ghost still just standing there watching us.
The ghost is watching you the whole time,
So
particularly
creepy.
watching Caragor. You find no traps on the hatch, and the hatch is unlocked.
All right, I'm gonna open
Okay,
it.
we go down.
I open it.
You open the hatch and you peer down in the darkness into the hold of the ship. There's a sort of steep staircase that goes down onto there. At the bottom of the staircase, you can see there is another body that lies crumpled at the bottom of the stairs. It looks like it fell down the stairs.
One sec. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean
Sorry,
that to you,
the
sorry.
cargo hold then carries on into the darkness around. You can see there's a large storeroom built on one side where there's a set of doors, and there's also a ladder going down into another deck below that. There's crates and things all over the place.
Just gonna go. I go back to the body that's on the deck.
Okay.
I go through its pockets.
Okay, you go through its pockets. You find this body has about 3 copper pieces on it, but not really anything else.
No, convenient note saying, "Oh, my name is X, and I was murdered by X, and and this is how you get rid of." All right, there's a corpse downstairs as well. Let's go check that for the exact same reason.
Yes.
Okay.
Not
I'll go
going
down first because Fulton's not feeling well. I'll go first.
Okay. I back us the fuck up, man.
Yeah, you back? Yeah, we'll back each
Yeah.
other. Yeah, you got my back.
I'll
That's
go in
right.
the middle.
Yeah, better than Fulton's back rashes.
Yeah, we don't want that.
MZ, do you want to bring up the rear?
I'm bringing up the rear, yeah.
Good. I'll stay in the middle with Fulton. Just readily agreed to that.
Come on,
That's amazing.
team. Come on, let's not do this.
What?
Phone's nearly
Back in
dead.
the mood.
Let's help each other out.
Velda feels very secure staying in the middle against this foe that can move through walls.
Yeah, well.
Wait, hang on, lads. Sorry, halfway down the stairs,
stop.
I'm like, I push awkwardly back through everybody else to go back up to the hatch, and I angle my body backwards, and I put my leg all the way up in the air, and I kick the hatch. I go back downstairs.
You head back down and you look at this body. This one is much the same as the other one, face frozen in fear. It is ice cold. However, it seems to have several broken bones. You can see that its legs are shattered and its neck is broken. It seems like it fell down the stairs, like it was trying to run in a great speed.
Cop.
Yeah.
You ascertain what did this, and I'm gonna loot his pockets.
Okay, so here we go. I use heals things.
Okay. Yes, sure enough. It looks like. Go ahead and make your heal check. I think I've told you most of what there is to find.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It
What'd you
was 11.
11. Yeah. It looks like whoever it was trying to run down these stairs, and when they fell and broke their neck.
Okay, I think I'm going to ascertain from these 2 dead bodies, they were killed by the ghost that's already here. Yeah.
Aye. I go through his pockets.
Okay, you go through its pockets. This one you find a diary.
Yes.
Stuffed into his pockets. It is
Jackpot.
It is badly damaged by the.
Very badly
It's
damaged.
fairly badly damaged by some of the water that has seeped in through the top of the hatch. However, you are able to make out one diary entry in one of the more recent pages. It's quite a new one. I hand you a piece of paper with a diary entry on it.
Right, this one, I got a page here. It says, hard day. Meg's disappeared, and you don't got to look far to find who's to blame. I told the captain that Lily Fenn was trouble back when he hired her. Once a bandit, always a bandit. Bitch probably locked Meg in a crate to scare her, or worse. Captain's going out of his mind. Interesting.
Do you remember when you called her Lily earlier?
Why did you call her Lily?
Whoa!
Yeah, I know exactly. What the fuck, man?
How
What
did you
the
know that?
fucking fuck?
I thought she. But how did?
Whoa!
Jesus Christ, this is some shiz.
That was fucking weird.
You know what? Fuck. Ah, jeez.
How did you know she was called Lily?
I didn't know she was called Little Lads.
Exactly, that's the fuck, man.
I just
I
went,
thought she was looking at you strangely.
I went with a river flower, you know. I just went with Lily. Shit, mate. Shit.
You look down at the piece of
That's
paper
fucked
and then
up.
look back up at the spirit looking down at you now from the top of the stairs as the spirit of Lily stares back at you. We're a week late, but happy Halloween again, everyone. We'll see you next week. That's where we leave it for tonight.
How the fuck did you know that?
My
Oh
God.
my god, I was going out of my mind when you said Lily.
Oh my god.
I bet you were.
So weird. It's fucking Halloween, bitches.
What did you do on your Sunday evening? Well, I sang a jingle for an imaginary dwarfish pocket meat.
How many combined years of training do we
I
have
know,
as
yeah.
professionals?
Pocket meat.
Pocket meat.